In today's video, I'll be exposing some life hacks that could have never worked, revealing other life hacks that surprisingly work, trying out an as seen on TV product that can supposedly pull dents from a car, doing things that are not inappropriate in front of a dry erase board, plus more things you guys dared me to do in the comment section. In the last video, I asked you guys to tell me what is popular today that in 5 years we'll regret or be embarrassed by. And your answers were dead on. I mean, really, everything from my Chanel to dabbing, it makes me feel like I might be from 5 years in the future. But since you guys came up with so many comments, I thought I'd ask another question. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? Be creative with your answers and put whatever you can come up with in the comment section. I'll be picking 10 of my favorite to be featured in the next video. Now, for this life hack, I saw a video that claimed that if you iron tinfoil onto a piece of paper with printed words on it, the tinfoil will stick to the letters. Now, either there's something I'm not getting or that video is a lie, but I'll let you guys decide. So recently I saw a life hack that is almost definitely fake. In the life hack video, what they did was they took tinfoil and covered it over something that was printed on paper, then they put parchment paper over that, and then just ironed it. And when they peeled it off, the tinfoil stayed exactly where the letters are, which is impossible. Or at least I think it's impossible, but I'm about to test it out right now to find out. I mean, they never gave any instructions during the video because it was a silent video. I mean, they never said exactly what to do, they just showed the instructions. It was a no talking life hack video, which there are a lot of. And if you've ever wondered why there's so many no talking life hack videos out there, I'm pretty sure it's so that it can work in any language. Or maybe it's just so that they don't have to answer questions afterwards. But my girlfriend was happy to lend me her Aldo bag, so hopefully I can tinfoil this thing up for her. So I just place the tinfoil down like so, and place the parchment paper over that. I don't know how much preparation matters in something like this, but we'll find out. The middle is where the letters are, so I'm just gonna focus right there. If I can get any tinfoil to stick to this thing, I will consider it a success, or at least possible. But if nothing happens, then this was just an absolutely fake life hack. I mean, I even Googled it to find out if other people were doing this method for anything, and I couldn't find anything. So I don't know, if you know what I'm talking about, leave it in the comment section. Maybe this is just a DIY craft that I've never heard of and I'm making a fool out of myself right now. But let me know. I tried to do some research and I couldn't find anything out about this. At least not this particular method, because this is absolutely insane. I don't know how long this is gonna take, because again, there was no real instructions, just somebody doing it in fast motion. And nothing! I feel like a fool for even trying this, but something tells me after seeing the view count on that other video, I'm not alone in that. But hopefully I've saved some of the rest of you a little bit of time if you do see it, or anything stupid like that in the future. And that being said, we're gonna go expose the next fake life hack. For this next life hack, I must admit that I did not think it was going to go as well as it did. But I knew that if I connected my drill to an apple, it would still probably be a lot of fun. So recently, while watching a stupid life hack video, I learned that there is a lie going around saying that if you attach an apple to a drill, that somehow makes it easier to peel. It's actually not a lie, as it turns out. Now in the video, they took a drill bit that looks something like this and shoved it into an apple and spun it around with a drill while they were holding a carrot peeler up to the apple, and according to what they say, that worked. But they did do some clever editing, and by that I mean they just did a jump cut from when they started to when it was finished and they showed a peeled apple, but they didn't ever actually show this working, for obvious reasons. Even in their video, the apple started shaking around all crazy, and it was barely even getting any of the skin off, and to be honest, it looked kind of fun. So I thought I'd give it a shot and find out if there is any truth to this whole life hack thing actually working. Now to be honest, I have tried this before, but I didn't use one of these drill bits. I did peel the apple, but it took me like an hour or so. So that being said, let's get this thing going. The first part is just inserting this drill bit into the apple. All right, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Now I'm gonna put the apple and the bit into my drill. Oh, okay. This isn't gonna go well, but it'll probably be fun either way. I'm gonna actually try my best to make this work with this carrot peeler. Let's see what we can do. Oh my god, it's working! Kind of. Let me reverse it, actually. Oh, it's working, kind of! Wow! Yeah! I mean, it's only getting the middle part. Okay. No, I'm just learning how to use it, actually. This is surprisingly good. I mean, I don't know if you'd want to do this with every apple that you ate, but, you know, it's something. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, now we're getting it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do it. All right, and look at that, we peeled the apple. I mean, we made a huge mess all over the place. I've got apple everywhere, almost. I guess it does technically work. It's not the most practical way to peel an apple, but if you don't mind a mess and you don't mind causing a scene while you're eating your apples, this is a way that could work for you. Now, just for fun, we're gonna do it again. And now we'll be on to the next life hack. For this life hack, I'm going to be showing how to wipe balls off of your dry erase board, or really any word that you happen to write in permanent marker. So for this next part in today's video, what we're going to be doing is drawing a big old pair of blue balls. And that was done in permanent marker on a dry erase board. Not only that, but this is not my dry erase board, so if I can't get that off of there, I might be in some trouble. Ordinarily, I would probably try to use acetone or maybe even alcohol to remove permanent marker. But there's a life hack that's been going around that claims that if you use a dry erase marker, it will get it off of your dry erase board. And just to prove that that really is permanent marker, you can rub on those balls all day and it won't go anywhere. But now let's see how well this actually works. I have a feeling that that's gonna work because it's already turning the green blue. This is supposed to be a green dry erase marker and it's still coming out like pretty purpley. Well, it's still a pair of balls now, but now it's just kind of more of a blurry or fuzzy set of balls. Now it's just supposedly I can just wipe my balls clean, so let's give it a shot. Wow, my balls came completely off and that was really satisfying. I did not think that was gonna work that well, but as it turns out, removing a set of balls is not that difficult. And now that I've officially worn that pun out, on to the next life hack. Now for this hack, we're gonna be testing out an as seen on TV product known as Dent. And we're gonna be using it to remove a small ding I got on my car a long time ago. But first, I have to clean my garage, so I have somewhere to do that, which is actually kind of a huge project on its own. Now, as you can plainly see here, what had happened was a Home Depot truck crashed into my garage, spilling everything everywhere. And of course, nobody cleaned it up, so here I am taking care of it. Because there's no way I would have ever left my garage this messy. So now that I finally got my car in here, I'm gonna try to fix a dent. I'm not sure how well you guys can see it, but it's that right there. And to fix this, I'm gonna be trying to use an as seen on TV product known as Dent. The way it works is pretty simple. You just use a hot glue gun to apply to what they're calling a plunger, and then you stick the plunger directly on where the dent is, and then using this bar, you just sort of pry it off. And just to make sure I've got good placement, I'm gonna be using a dry erase marker to make sure that I put the plunger exactly in the middle of this small dent. Now, I have no idea how well this may or may not work, but this will be a good way to find out. So I've just applied the hot glue here, and now I'm going to stick it to my car. Then I just give it a chance to dry, and I'll put this over top of it and rip it off. Now I basically just turn this. Okay, let's try that again. Maybe this one works a little bit better. So as I screw this, it slowly brings in the plunger closer to this white handle, which raises the dent out. So I know you guys can't really see anything, but from a different angle, it does look like it's pulling the dent, but it'll probably let go before it gets completely out. This is probably gonna take more than one attempt, but who knows, maybe we'll get lucky. Oh my god. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really look any better yet, but I'm gonna give it a couple more pulls at least, and we'll see if maybe we get lucky. This one I'll place a little bit higher. Here's the thing, I feel like at this point the dent is basically out, but when this plunger rips off of it, it's gonna just sink right back down again. This dent isn't new. I've had this dent for like a year maybe. Jesus, kind of scared me. Oh my. Well, I have no idea what the dent looks like because the glue is still on there. Jesus. So far we've had really no discernible success. So after several hours of pulling on this tiny little dent, I think this is the best that we're gonna get out of it. I don't think that it's completely gone. I can still see a little bit of it right there, but I'd say overall it's made a pretty big improvement. Well, give or take. But it definitely didn't make it any worse. And I can always go back and try to finish it off if I have some more time somewhere down the road. But for now, this is fine. However, it did not work nearly as well as one would hope
that a Papa Dent system would work. I guess if it did, then the professionals probably wouldn't charge you an arm and a leg to just take out something like that. But that being said, I'll let you judge for yourself, and you can tell me what you think. Is this worth 20 bucks and about an entire day worth of your time to just make a dent a little bit smaller? And that being said, we'll be on to the next life hack. So if you found this video helpful, or if you just enjoyed watching it, make sure to leave it a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and bell me for notifications if you'd actually like to see the videos. It may be our only hope. And of course, I'll be seeing you guys in just a few days with a new video. All right, thanks guys, bye.